The Lahaina fire is 89% contained. The upcountry fire is now split into two fires because authorities determined they actually started in different spots. The Olinda fire is 85% contained at nearly 1,100 acres. The Kula fire, 80% contained at 202 acres. The Pulehu Kihei fire, that is still 100% contained. Maui County officials are cutting back on the number of radio updates that they have been doing. So for now, they're only going to have one update per day at noon on Maui radio stations. Those updates had been airing at 9, noon, and 3. You can also get updates directly from the county on its website, Facebook, and Instagram pages. Maui Mayor Richard Bisson says he's going to be hosting a community meeting on the west side soon to talk about the ongoing response. He plans to announce details on that sometime today. And just one additional item, the leader of the military forces on the ground on Maui says they are considering sending in additional support to Napili to help that community feel more secure. The Red Cross also on the scene on Maui.
I have been in every major disaster in the United States for the past decade. This is unprecedented, Chief. I also want to say the response from the state of Hawaii and Maui County has been equally unprecedented in its quality, its sensitivity, its compassion, and its care for its citizens. I've seen nothing but enlightened leadership in the last week that I've been here.
If you are among the many victims of the fire, you can now apply for assistance in person. FEMA opened its first disaster recovery center. Survivors can speak with FEMA specialists, get help registering for disaster assistance, and get in touch with volunteer organizations. FEMA Administrator Deanne Criswell says that they continue to focus on recovering the missing and assisting with the victims. Now, that resource center is at the UH Maui College. The address, 310 West Ka'ahumanu Avenue in Kahului. The center is going to be open 7 days a week from 8 a.m. to 7 p.m. The U.S. Department of Agriculture has approved a temporary waiver. That waiver would allow those who use SNAP to buy hot food with their benefits. Now, this was approved because a lot of Hawaii residents evacuated to shelters. Well, they can't store food and they lack access to cooking facilities. Under normal circumstances, hot food cannot be purchased using SNAP benefits. SNAP authorized retailers have been notified of this approval.
The Big Island in Maui expected to get the most rain, especially on Monday. So again, if you live in an area that is flooded before on the Big Island or Maui, take precautions before the rain comes in, and then slowly things will dry up as we head into the middle of next week.
This See It Now digital news brief is sponsored by Long's Drugs, bringing our heart to every moment.